Hey guys, welcome back. So we're going to go ahead and finish these mannequins, drawing in the muscles. Still the same day as the previous video of me working on this. She's not taking a break. I had to go to the store to get more dog food and get some things to work on, or some dog food and then some food. Jesus, can't think. So we're going to work on these wonderful characters here. I'm going to load the scene again. Work on lighting. The intensity can go down some. I'm gonna go from the back. Here we go. Lighting 3 is gonna go from so what I want to do. Can't get the lighting right. Whatever. Maybe I won't need this. Maybe. There we go. Okay. All right. I need to change it to female. So this particular character, I think I made, she's gonna be a thin, skinny character. So we're going to work on her. I feel like the lighting is not where I need it to be. It's irritating me. So this particular character is here. I want to kind of get the face right. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's start working on this. I might be slightly rusty again because when I went to the store, and between going to the store and coming back to work on this, it's been a few hours, so so hopefully I'm not too rusty. Bring this down some and over. There we go. Hopefully I'm not too rusty when it comes to doing this. Try not to be such a stickler on the muscles here, because they won't be visible when I think. Trying to get this real quick. The arm is being weird. There we go. But yeah, since this won't be, the muscles won't be visible due to clothing and armor. No point in excuse me. No point in trying to get everything perfect. But I do want to make it a little bit easier for me when I do draw certain parts, because some parts are going to be visible, like the neck is going to be visible. And then this character, because she's more thin, so she doesn't have as much muscle mass, it's gonna look like she's got a thinner neck. And then here, all right. She's not gonna have like a thick neck area here. Not gonna be too much showing. That's where the collarbone goes, or that space in between the collarbone. This I'm gonna have to lighten this up some. Let me erase some of that in there. And then there's my sharpener here. Like I need more, my pencil's been thin. Has been worn out a little bit. There we go. Not too sharp. All right. Trying to get back into the groove of this. So I do feel a little rusty. I didn't warm up again. I just kind of hopped back into this. So I guess one I'll talk about. So I was watching this video a few minutes ago as I was taking a break, trying to work on this stuff, and the creator was talking about like continuing to find inspiration, and there was one thing in particular she was talking about when it comes to like inspiration and how she creates her work and stuff like that. And of course, there's tons of videos out there talking about, be mindful of how much you're consuming, yada, 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 which I completely agree with that. Mindless consuming could possibly hinder your creative ability. I know it did for me. That's why I am very mindful now of how much I'm on social media. And that necessarily doesn't mean like YouTube or anything like that. Specifically for me, it was stuff like Instagram, and I think I talked about this in one of the videos, how I significantly cut out a good portion of my my consumption of Instagram, even going as far as to unfollow certain artists, or I don't want to say certain artists because nothing against those particular artists, but just unfollowing a certain amount of artists, and not following more artists after I've already deleted or unfollowed the artists, after I've unfollowed artists that are already on the account. That makes sense. So that's the rib cage area, right? So I'm gonna keep this here, because remember, this is a female, so we're gonna have to add the breast area. But so yeah, one of the things I did was unfollow a bunch of artists. Another thing that I did was, what the heck is going on? I'm trying to figure out. This isn't the best reference when it comes to certain things. But unfollowed a certain amount of artists, and then I even on my YouTube account, I don't watch as many art videos. There's so many artists there's solely certain ones that I will watch now. And to be honest, I still even am not watching those particular artist videos, just because I really want to make sure that I'm focusing on you might see a hint of triceps back here. But she's gonna have and then I'm gonna cut in here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure I get this correct here. You might see a hint of hand with this particular character. But, yeah, even on my YouTube, I don't watch too many art videos, art channels. A lot of it is some of them is either artists working on their own projects, so I can kind of work on my stuff as they work on theirs. Type situation, right? Or yes, lighting. But yeah, being able to watch someone, well, not technically watch, but listen to someone maybe talk or just working in silence, working on their own stuff as I continue to work on mine. Something that honestly is helpful for me, because I'm not being distracted with stuff going on in the background. Or I will listen to live streams, like if I can catch Miranda's videos when she's streaming live. Whoa, it's too wide. If I can catch her live streams, I'll watch her. You're not gonna see this part. Or Natalie. I'll catch their stuff because I can put it on the background and listen to them talk while I work on my stuff. So that's something that has been helpful for me because I don't have, that's something, I don't really have to worry about. So once again, we're going to just draw the circles for the chest area. This one's going to be because she's at this angle here, so we're looking at a half circle that's going to come out here, and then it's going to go this way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this so that way I know what I'm doing here when I come back later. Boom. And then this is just the just gonna do this. Technically, I could have brought the chest down a little bit more, but we'll leave that for right now, honestly. We'll leave that. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, because even if I wanted to do it this way. So we'll leave that from right there. I have my reference if I need it. So now we're going to work on this character here. And this character is more normal with her build. All right. But, oh yeah, going back to what I was talking about, the creator on YouTube. When I was reflecting on that video, it dawned on me that when it comes to me and coming up with ideas for illustrations, I like creating illustrations that had some type of background story to it. Whether that be as something as simple like the warrior I did on my channel. It was a warrior in this. It was a simple story. I mean, there wasn't really much to it. It was a warrior who had been through multiple battles, and he had the battle scars to that showed from the many battles that he had won over his lifespan. And because he had had some experience, I wanted him to be a little bit older, so that way if this was the shoulder here, you're not going to see anything else on this side. So I'm going to erase all of this. But like I need some type of illustration to go along. Not some type of illustration, some type of story to kind of spark that to spark whatever piece I'm about to work on. whether that be as something as simple as this a warrior who has been through some stuff. So there we go. Rib cage, love handles here, love handles here. Like, that stuff is beneficial for me. I'm not gonna see her belly button in this particular character, so I'm gonna have to guesstimate the abs here. Oh, stretchy stretch. And I think for me, but like comics, I feel like that's why comics are so interesting to me, is because I can create a narrative for I can create a story and am I gonna see maybe what I end up might doing is just, there we go, that arm there, but I feel like that may be why I like comics so much, is because I'm creating every image that I'm creating, even this, there's a story behind that image that I connect with or that I have created that is being poured into the work. And that's also why I have an issue with creating just, I guess, what some people might call like eye candy illustrations. Like just a character, like a random character. Like I know the warrior that I did, some people might just might consider that just like eye candy or just like a character. But for me, there was a story behind that. And I try to put those little things within the character, you know. Clearly you could tell by his physique that he was a strong character. You can tell through his scars that he had been through some type of fights and or battles. He had jewelry on him. I think he even had an earring. You could tell by his beard and some of his facial features that he seemed a little bit older. So he wasn't like a 18 or 19-year-old person. His clothing, you could tell it was more I don't want to say fantasy, but he had like a cloth over him, so it wasn't like a regular shirt, right? So that also places, or it gives an idea of the time frame of this particular character. Because I could have did a futuristic warrior, right, and had him maybe have like some type of cyborg or technology stuff around him, and that would have changed the whole story behind that character and what he which you can assume that he did. So anyway, continuing on, I have to draw in her chest area, and then we'll go on to the last character. And then I'll probably end up taking another break. Honestly, I might end up taking a nap because working on this the first go around completely kind of wore me out. I didn't think I was using that much energy, but apparently that was not the case. And I wasn't, and I was only listening to like instrumental music while I was working on this stuff, so it's not like I was trying to focus on 5 different things. I mean, I know I'm talking to you guys as I'm doing this, but I feel like I'm not really taking a lot of energy. It's not really taking a lot of energy out of me to do this, to talk to you guys while I do this stuff. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see that when I get to that point where I'm like confused or not quite sure about doing something, like how much I talk is very limited at that point. We got one more character. This one went up here, and she's more of a brute-like character, so she's going to be on the thicker side. And I'm pretty sure you guys can hear them mowing the yard in the apartment complex, or mowing the grass in the apartment complex. Jeez. All right. Let's go ahead and hurry up and bust this out. I mean, I'm not gonna rush it to where it looks like garbage, but it's, what time is it? It's already almost 2 o'clock, and I've been up since, what time did I get up? I've been up before 6:30, I think, because the cat that I'm fostering, Sylvia, she's been waking me up and certain times during the night to get attention and play. So, or not play, but get attention and get cuddles. So I'm not mad at her for that or anything like that, but I'm not getting, like, I'm getting sleep, but like it's not undisturbed sleep. And I'm not mad at that at all. It's just, I mean, it is what it is, right? And then after I got up, I walked Tiger. Fed Sylvia. I worked out. And then I did, I worked out. And then I went to the store because I had to go get Tiger dog food. Whoa, it's not. Yeah, I had to go get Tiger dog food. And then came home. And got some food in me. Took a little bit of a break from everything else. And then I started drawing again. I did talk to a friend to kind of give him an update on my comic work. There's very few people that I discuss like stuff that discuss stuff like this with. Like, you guys are gonna see this, and by the time you guys see this, this cover most likely is gonna be done. Yes, I'm like, you guys are gonna see videos of me working on the comic, but by the time you guys get to this video where I'm discussing this, the videos that you all have seen previously are videos that I recorded a month ago, if not 2 months ago, and was slowly working on stuff. Because right now, as the date that I'm recording this video, it is June 12th. It is June 12th. But to tell you the truth, the first video, I think it was the thumbnail videos, that was recorded. I'm actually gonna pull it up and see what date that was done. Let me see. I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Was in April. So by the time you guys get to this video, as of the date, as of recording this video, as of the recording of this video, Jesus, English, since it is June 12th, the previous videos that I'm looking at right now on my iPad, those videos, the first video, actually 1, 2, 3, 4 of these videos, no, 4, 5, 6 of those videos are 2 months old as of this date, as of June 12th, 2025. 6 videos prior to this one that I have already gotten recorded, or have already been recorded and probably uploaded on YouTube already, are 2 months old. So by the time you get to this video, they might be overall maybe 6 months. No, the 2, 3, probably 4 months old. Probably 4 months, depending on how often I'm releasing the comic videos, because there'll probably be like study videos in between of me going, like, viewing or me working on studies for like clothing folds and armor, or working more from the drawing form and poses book, that type of stuff. So I've got the rib cage, right? So because this person has got some fat on them, I'm gonna pull up the reference here from Fat and Folds by Michael, however you pronounce his last name. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that because I'm gonna butcher it. So I'm gonna have that on the side here because I do want to get the right representation here. I don't want to just draw this character any type of way. I want to kind of get this right here. So like kind of rolls here, and then like because this is a hard surface here, there's still going to be some rolls here, like so maybe, and then how am I gonna do this? So we got the rib cage, and then this is going to balloon out, right? This is going to balloon out, and then I know the hip area is going to be here, around this area. So we're going to go and put that in here. And then I know the butt area, like I know this is going to be cut out. This part is going to be cut out, but I still want to kind of draw through. So I know what I'm working on, I know what I'm doing here. Right? So this is ballooning out, and then this is going to, because this is these rolls here, right? Here. I probably need to bring this down some, like this. Like this. And then from there, you gonna go here. Like that. And then we still got the arm here. Remember, we still got the arm. I need to, actually, you won't even see the arm. But I'm gonna draw it anyway, because I need to figure out, I need to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Her arm is gonna go here. And then you got the bicep here. You won't even see that. So all of that is gone. So now we can work on the chest area. And how I'm going to do this is, let me see how I'm going to do this. I'm looking up reference. I'm looking up reference. So because she's a bigger woman, I'm gonna have her with somewhat more, she's gonna be more bust. She's gonna have bigger breasts, pretty much. And I want to make sure that because of that, the weight, there's gonna be some weight, so they're gonna sag a little, they're gonna come down some, right? So how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna go here. I'm trying to make sure I draw this in a way that's going to, so maybe here. And I'm gonna draw it more of an oval shape because of the sagging or the gravity. I don't want to say sagging, but the gravity of the chest, like that. And then here, you may not see much on this side. Like it might be like a hint of Just here, boom. So I'm gonna erase this slightly and draw it a better version. Clean our lines here. And then I can go in here and edit this. Cause boom, and then boom. Boom. All right, cool. And then we'll do this. So that is these characters. I'm gonna pull this back so I can get a better view here. I'm gonna take a screenshot, because this will probably be a screenshot at some point. But this is it. Well, now I still have to do the planes of the face. I'm probably gonna be doing that off camera. And then once I get everything situated with that, then I'll probably end up doing a lightbox copy of this, and then adding the armor and clothing, and then going into the lighting. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That is it for right now. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.